18th day of October, and it's 21 minutes past 6. And of course, it is a sports chat. My name is Jose ADZI, Jose RG. And this morning, we have news for you from the camp of the Black Stars because Coach Otto Addo has been speaking. Yes, finally, the man has broken, not the deadlock, silence. Yes, he's broken silence, and then he said a lot. We'll get to listen to him. But then before we even move to Coach Otto Addo, yesterday on the game on GH1 TV and on Starr FM at 1 p.m. we engaged the dribbling magician Mohamed Polo, and Mohamed Polo actually came out to say that, see, the Black Stars have a spiritual problem. Yes, so we would also listen to Mohamed Polo, and then we'll get to listen to other things he said. That the number 10 JC, if it has a spell, if there's a spell on the number 10 JC, please, let's just take it out of the team and let's get to qualify for the AFCON or play some good football. And we'll also move to the English Premier League. Don't forget that the English Premier League is also back. The Ghana Premier League as well continues this weekend. So a lot here. It is Friday, and there's no better way to start Friday. There's no better way to start Friday with Jama. All right, now, so of course there's so much joy in our hearts. It is Friday. It means the weekend is here. Not so much joy for former players of the Black Stars, who a lot of them have been speaking, sharing their thoughts on the recent performances of the Black Stars. And one of them is Mohamed Polo, the dribbling magician, former Black Stars player and then coach of Accra Hearts of Oak. And he has come out to say that the problem of the Black Stars is a spiritual one.
What is wrong with our football? Because there should be that some sort of competition of those who are playing local and those who are, but it's not like that. It has been strictly only the foreign-based players. And look at what is happening. So it shows clear that we have a spiritual problem that we have to, we have to confront. We have to come together.
Alaji, when you say spiritual problem we need to be dealing with the Black Stars team.
See, whatever you do, you have people. Some people who will be against you. You can't get things the way you want it. But once you are a leader, you have to bring everybody on board. Let us come to understand that the spirituality of it, and that we have to come together and share ideas. But it looks as if, some people they feel that no. Because they are in charge, they don't want to listen to anybody. But I don't think that should be the issue. Let us come out and let them know that, no, this is what we think, if it's done, it will help. So that we move as a team. Because
right, so Mohamed Pool, who was also speaking on the game TV with Benghazi, says if the captaincy should be one-man thing, it would not help the team. So, teamwork should be seen even with the captain.
There is nothing wrong there. It's a team. Anybody at home, maybe at that time when the coach decide that this player should lead, everybody should be, to go with it. But it looked as if, it was not like that on that sun, that the last match they played. And that is where we talk about the leadership. It's a teamwork that brings the best out of even anybody who is asked to lead.
On issues of the number 10 JC, Mohamed Polo is saying that if it is going to be an issue, let's just drop the number 10 JC.
What we have to do is to keep the hopes alive by putting our expectations into a certain level. Because if we know Ghana, we are a country that we are always there. And now it looks as if we are not going to even qualify, because if there are 2 matches left, we don't even win the 2 matches. We are out. So expectation is to come down, so that we have to start all over. We have to accept that, now the minnows now have caught up with us. We have to also work hard, because we cannot sleep, and we are still playing.
Well, he actually spoke on the fact that we need to drop our expectations. We need to drop our expectations as Ghanaians and understand that things are not the same anymore, and start all over again.
But what we have to do is to keep the hopes alive by putting our expectations to a certain level. Because if we know Ghana, we are a country that we are always there, and now it looks as if we are not going to even qualify, because if there are 2 matches left, we don't even win the 2 matches. We are out. So expectation is to come down, so that we have to start all over.
All right, so we have to start all over. Mohamed Polo saying that we need to drop and lower our expectations as Ghanaians and face the fact that we need to start all over again. Now, Coach Otto Addo, coach of the Black Stars, for the first time after their bad performance against Sudan, home and away, a draw at home, and defeat away to James Kwesi Appiah Sudan, has said that they actually deserve to win at home.
And the results were not there. But surely we deserved to win against Angola, and also like the last home game against Sudan. The reason I'm saying it, because it affects surely the tactical view of the away game when you have to win. And if you won't win your home games and make your homeworks, you can go tactically differently into the second matches, which we couldn't. And yeah, we have a lot of things to learn. I think in general, it's a good experience. I know it's very, very bad, because we as Black Stars represent the Ghanaian society.
On qualifying for the AFCON, Coach Addo believes that mathematically the Black Stars still have a chance.
Because surely we as Ghana should qualify for the AFCON. It's not over yet. Mathematically, there's still a chance, and we will do everything which is in our hands to hold this chance alive. And reflections on the game, it's like, and I think I need to.
Finally, Otto Addo says that there's good football. The players, the Black Stars players, have what it takes to play good football.
We have the players which can play good football. And our consistency, we're thinking about how we can bring our strength. And this is to play good football. We have the players which can play good football. And combine it with our passion, then we can go forward. Even in this, our very, very bitter situation we are in now.
Right, so Otto Addo, I'm saying a lot. Of course, would be bringing you the full post-match conference or interview of Otto Addo on the game. Don't forget to join us on the game at 1 p.m. Now, the Ghana Premier League resumes, continues this weekend, and Accra Lions would take on Young Apostles FC tomorrow, and then also would see Vision FC take on Bechim United tomorrow as well. On Sunday, Kotoko, who are back from the United States of America after winning and beating DC United, are going to take on Samatex, champions of the Ghana Premier League. Dreams FC, who are not doing too well in the Ghana Premier League, would take on Accra Hearts of Oak. And Coach Watara would be hoping to get a win in this one. Mediama Sporting Club would come up against Nations FC, and then would see Bibiani Gold Stars take on Indiana Stars. So it's going to be the battle of the stars. Berekum Chelsea would welcome Legon Cities FC, who are also still in search of their first win of the new season. Karela United come up against Bando Hearts of Lions, and then the last game for the weekend on Sunday would be Swatramine FC taking on Basake Holy Stars. All right, now before we move to the fixtures for the English Premier League, referees chief, of course, in the English Premier League, Howard Webb, says there has been an 80% reduction in the number of video assistant referee VAR errors this season. It's been 5 years since VAR was introduced in the English Premier League, but the system and the way it is used continues to attract plenty of debate. According to the independent key match incident panel, there were 31 incorrect uses of VAR during the 2023-2024 season. However, the chief refereeing officer at the Professional Game Match Officials Limited claims that there has been 80% reduction of mistakes this season.
That's tough. I agree with that. That's sort of expectation. I don't think we managed expectations well in terms of VAR. We knew it was always going to be a situation where it would do really well on those clear situations. The ones where you think, oh God, that's clearly wrong on first view. Right. And we're good at spotting those most of the time. Okay, on the Bruno Fernandes one, we didn't hit the mark on that one. But
it's been good on offside.
It's been better. I mean, this year we've in terms of we have this independent KMI panel which has got ex-players on it. They're all international players in the men's and women's game, or managers, and they judge each decision each week. According to the panel, and again it's independent from us, there's only been two VAR errors this season compared to 10 at the same stage last year. So we've been better at hitting the mark. I mean, that can change. We're not complacent, but it's been better. And for me, the biggest thing of all is that it's been quicker. So the average delay last season through VAR was about 70 seconds per game on average due to VAR situations. Yeah. And this year it's 25. It's way better. I said to the guys, look, don't ponder too long. If you see a situation that jumps off the screen at you, get involved. But if you're having to sort of think about it too much, analyse it too many times, just say check complete, because we'll leave it with the referee on the field, and that's why this term referee's call I think is useful. We saw how it worked in cricket with umpire's call. It wasn't my idea, by the way. We've got this group of clubs who come together on behalf of all 20, and we talk about how to improve the game, and it came out of that discussion. And somebody from one of the clubs said, "What about referee's call? That could work." And we said, "Yeah, we'll do it. It's landed well."
Well, the VAR has been a topic that would go on and on and on. A lot of decisions go against teams, and it affects, of course, investors as well. Now, the English Premier League resumes this weekend, and tomorrow we'll see Manchester United take on Brentford at 2 p.m. United need a win there. If not, their coach, Ten Hag, might face the sack, and then we'll see Newcastle take on Brighton. Hove Albion. Fulham would play Aston Villa. Southampton take on Leicester City. Ipswich Town come up against Everton, and Antoine Semenyo's Bournemouth would play Thomas Partey's Arsenal. And then we'll see on Sunday Wolves come up against Manchester City. Liverpool, biggest game for the weekend. Liverpool be at Anfield and welcome Chelsea. Playing good football, playing some exciting football, scoring goals for fun. And Liverpool themselves, they've lost just once at the Anfield, and they lost to Nottingham Forest. So let's see if Chelsea can go there and cause an upset. That game is on Sunday at 3:30 p.m. And then the last game for the weekend would be Nottingham Forest coming up against Crystal Palace in there. So we wish all the teams the best in the English Premier League. Now to the La Liga. Alaves come up against Real Valladolid. Athletic Club play Espanyol. Osasuna take on Real Betis. Girona play Real Sociedad. Celta de Vigo play Real Madrid. Mallorca come up against Rayo Vallecano. Atletico Madrid play Leganes. Villarreal play Getafe. Barcelona come up against Sevilla. And then we'll see Valencia play Las Palmas in there. Let's just end with the German Bundesliga, because this weekend in the Bundesliga, we'll see games from Dortmund taking on St. Pauli. Leverkusen play Frankfurt. Mainz 05 take on Leipzig. Freiburg play Augsburg. Borussia Mönchengladbach play Heidenheim. And then Hoffenheim play Bochum. Bayern take on Stuttgart. And then Kiel would play Union Berlin. Wolfsburg take on Bremen in the final game for the German Bundesliga. In the Italian Serie A, would see Como in action this weekend. The first game, of course, Genoa taking on Bologna, and then Como play Parma. Milan taking on AC Milan. AC Milan taking on Udinese. Juventus come up against Lazio. Empoli play Napoli. Venezia take on Atalanta. Lecce play Fiorentina. And then Cagliari take on Torino. Roma would face Inter, and Verona would play Monza. And let's just end with the French League 1. And in the French League, AS Monaco Mohamed Salisu AS Monaco. He's injured. He got injured playing for the Black Stars, so he might not be in action for his side there. Come up against Lille Brest, take on Rennes. Saint Etienne play Lens. PSG come up against Strasbourg. Le Havre play Lyon. Nantes meet Nice. Toulouse would come up against Angers, and then Auxerre take on Reims. Montpellier would come up against Marseille. And on the league log, Monaco are ahead, PSG are below. Don't forget that next week, Saturday the 26th of October, we're going to be at the the American International Sports Complex, School Sports Complex in East Legon at 8 a.m. prompt. We're going to have our diplomatic games, and trust me, you don't want to miss it. If you want to see the big people play football, yes, your favorite presenters, I'm going to be there. Yes, we'll be bringing you live commentary from the American International School Sports Complex there, and there's so much games, basketball, everything you want to see. And see, the good thing is that there's going to be free breast cancer screening as well, so you don't want to miss it. Come around and let's have fun. And I believe I'm hearing that there's going to be some party, probably late nights as well. Right, my name is Jones. ADZI, this is the Sports Chat. The morning show continues, and the Star 103.5 FM.